Hi kind friends, welcome to this new video. In today's video I have something special for you, if you so will. I have a call and chat video on whipping the WIP's topic, so to speak. Just recently I had published my WIPs at the start of 25, and everyone who has watched this video, I will link it up in the corner, you know that I have a ton of started pages. And there was one person, she actually left me a beautiful comment, and I just quickly want to read it to you. She wrote, you have enough WIPs to actually start making random WIP videos, draw one of them every week and work on them on camera for an hour. You'd be finished them in no time. Just an idea. And I have to say, this got me so excited. First of all, working on camera always motivates me to actually do something. But then again, I thought just investing 1 hour and making some progress, especially on older WIPs, it would be so much fun. So I would say we should get started so that I don't lose any time. I decided to continue this WIP here. This is a very old WIP, and I just quickly want to check how old it is. So give me just a minute. Yeah. Okay, so I just checked it. I did one of my first coloring videos was actually my favorite Prismacolor combination for roses. And I showed you how I color this rose down here in the corner. And I had recorded it in the beginning of February 2019, so 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago. This is how old this WIP is basically, because then I continued on a call and chat working on these flowers, and since then I have never touched this page. So I will set a timer basically, and I decided to do two sittings, 30 minutes each. So, and I will record the first 30 minutes as a call and chat, and after that I think I will continue for myself. So I will just quickly set up the timer. 30 minutes. Should I zoom you in? Just need to prepare myself. And I want to work on this flower first here. I always wanted to do a red color combination, so I've chosen some pencils here. I want to protect this page. Okay. Yeah, they are rolling away. I will zoom you in a bit more. Like so. Okay, I think. Okay, this might be good. So I'm starting it. And okay, first 30 minutes. And then, yeah, let's get started basically. So this page is 6 years old since I have started it, and since I most probably worked in this book here basically. So it's a while back, and can hardly remember how it feels to color on this paper here basically. So yeah, a kind of reddish flower. So I'm going to get started with an orange here. Make this a little bit lighter. And yeah, so I thought the first 30 minutes I do as a call and chat. Whoever knows me knows that I'm not the most chatty person, and that it's quite difficult for me to color and chat at the same time basically. So I put this out of the way. It will make some noise when the 30 minutes are over, and I think I will just zoom you in a little bit more. So I'm deciding where to put the light color and where I want to have my shadows here. I always, or the reason why I had stopped to color this, kind of found her drawing style. I think, could this be a leaf here? I think this is actually a leaf, so this must be green. This one, I think. I find it a little bit complicated, to be honest, for me. So I really need to, yeah, get more used to it. But that's what I want to do in this year. Yeah, okay. I need it a little bit sharper. Okay. So I'm very excited how much I get done in just half an hour or in 1 hour at the end. Yeah, I will come back after the 1 hour has passed and show you how much progress actually I made, I think. And yeah, it would be lovely to actually finish this page here after all those years. So she had proposed to do random picks, but I think, I mean, random means basically that I would use a randomizer, like, I don't know, number generator or something to pick a page. But first, I don't want to write all my WIPs down. I don't want to make a list. And second, I'm very moody colorist, so I have to fill the page a little bit. So I decided that I just, I would just pick one. And I would love to pick every week a new WIP. But on the other hand, I don't know if that would work, because pretty sure that I won't finish this page here in 1 hour. I see it's almost 5 minutes ago. Over, and what have I done? I have nothing done. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Of course, this makes me trying to hurry a little bit. I don't know yet if that is good or not. Especially since, Rita Berman is... Actually, it should be easy, because since her drawings are so stylized, it should be much easier to tackle these, but I don't know, for some reason it is not. I think I would have a little bit of shadow there, wouldn't I? And maybe I would have here some light. And yeah. So this year I definitely want to try to color like Rita Berman, but that I will do without stress, so I will just take my time. But here my plan is really to try to finish it, this page here. So what I was saying, I was thinking about, should I pick a new page every week? Or should I work multiple sessions on it until it is finished? So, because actually the target is to get the page done, I think. So it would make sense to continue it and not, change it every week basically. What do you think? If I would make some good progress today in this 1 hour on this page here, then I think that I just might finish it off. Without this time restriction, so to speak. But if I don't get done a whole lot, I think then I would just invest another of those 1 hour sessions to make some progress. And you must know that it's really hard for me to color and talk at the same time. So I think I can make a little bit better progress once I do the second hour for myself, but I thought the first one, it would be really fun to do it together. So let me just tell you a little bit about my coloring plans basically. So I'm very excited for this new plan, let's say, that I'm just continuing some old WIPs. Especially I want to work on the old ones, which I usually wouldn't pick, because when I continue some WIPs, I usually grab some newer WIPs that I have started maybe a year ago or so. This is what I mostly pick when I continue my WIPs. So for this challenge, I really want to make sure that I go to the older ones and have progress on them. And yeah, the best it would be if I could finish them off. That would be the best scenario, so to speak. That's the goal, the final goal, so to speak. So I will go in with my red now, and I will sharpen this first. Unfortunately, I don't know which greens I've used here on those leaves. I could take a look in my old video basically to check it out. I don't like it when my hand is so in the camera, so too big, you know. So now it's getting nice with the red color here. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, really liking it now when the red comes in. Okay, beautiful. Okay. The thing is, when I try to shed and color, I always forget what I was talking about. I wanted to tell you about how I will implement this new challenge here into my YouTube channel, so that you also can participate in what I'm actually doing and what progress I'm making, which pages I'm tackling, so that you can be a part of it if you like, and maybe you also get inspired if you have some old WIPs. I guess, most people don't have as many WIPs as I have, but I'm just a WIP person. It is just what it is. I love my WIPs, and I always need to get started with new pages, and it is just what it is. So I plan to do a new video format, and it is a coloring vlog. So, you know, I do have my coloring update video, but in the coloring update videos, I really want to focus on the coloring. So, like on the coloring snippets, I really love to bring you all the fun mixed media techniques that I like to use especially when I start pages, especially on backgrounds. So I want to have this as a focus in those type of videos. And so I decided for all the other stuff, it would be nice to have a separate video, because those coloring update videos, they are mostly also very long. So they are always almost an hour long, or I need to cut them down. They could be longer actually, but don't want to have them longer than an hour. But I like to have some variation, so a lot of snippets. So they are always very long already. And so I decided a coloring vlog would be nice. And these, I think I would just share, for example, everything that goes on in my coloring life, so to speak. I also want to have coloring in my coloring vlogs, and this is where those WIPs come in, because I will do my weekly hour on which I continue to work on one of those older WIPs. I mean, if I feel like I could also maybe tackle a WIP that is not as old, but for the start, I think I really want to work on those old WIPs here. And I will film it, but not as a call and chat. I will just film it for those vlogs. and then bring it to you with maybe a voiceover or so, maybe sped up a little bit, just so that you can see on which page I'm working and what I'm doing. And yeah, I just hope that this would be fun for you. I think I will add a little bit yellow here. Need to decide how to color these so that I get it done here. Okay. Okay. I really hope that I get at least this flower done here. Oh my gosh. So I want to have this new challenge here included in my coloring vlog series, a new format. And I also want to share everything that is going on. For example, if I buy a new PDF page, for which I usually don't make a whole video because it's not worth it, but I could share it in these vlogs. Just, for example, when I get maybe one new book, which is not worth creating a whole video. I plan to buy less this year. I mean, I always plan it. I just really got out of control last year, the last quarter before Christmas. I don't know, I always buy a bit more. And now that the new year started, I really want to cut back and just don't buy as much. So if I get a book, then I would share it in this vlog, I guess, make a little flip there. And it will also help me with the it is sometimes very hard for me to have enough content on my channel because, for example, the completed pages videos, I just do them every 2 months. And so a plans video, like coloring plans video, I also do every 2 months. And so this makes 2 videos in 2 months. But I have to fill up all the rest of the time with some interesting content. And it's always easier if you have just formats to work on. So video formats. And that's why I thought I wanted to try this out with a vlog. So that I just film throughout the months everything that happens, or also some coloring snippets. I mean, just those WIP continuations. Maybe if I try out something, I don't know, I will see what I will do in the end. I hope it will be interesting and fun. Yeah. And so another new format that I thought I wanted to implement for this year is WIP of the month. Now you could think it is related to this, but it's actually not. This was an idea that I had before. I was very much inspired by Coloring Bumblebee. She has a video format that is called WIP of the Weeks. WIPs of the week, basically, but I don't color as much that I could do something like a weekly thing, so I decided to do a monthly thing. And the way that I want to have this video, I will try it out. I hope it will be a fun video for me. I think that it will be a shorter format, so not the longest video, but I think it's okay. Sorry, I was interrupted and now I was in my thoughts. What was I saying? So WIP of the month, heavily inspired by Coloring Bumblebee with her WIP of the week. And the way that I want to do this format is basically that I film throughout the month. For example, the first one will be January. Throughout the month, I will just, film snippets where I show you which pages I have continued to work on. So it's not coloring related, it's really, I'm showing you things. So that's why I think it will be a shorter video format, not the longest one. I will just show you the images that I either plan to finish off, or that I want, or that I have continued, so that I show you the progress that I made on them, or what else could it be? Yes, newly started WIPs, of course. That I just show you some new WIPs that I have created. So I also want to go in a little bit with violet here, basically in the shadow part. They're also blonde. So the first half hour is almost done. Only 12 minutes to go. And I have just those flowers here. Not even done with them. So I think that proves to everyone that I am a slow colorist. 1 hour is like almost nothing for me, especially when I color with pencils. But finishing off WIPs basically means that I need to do my pencil details. Especially when I started coloring, I colored just, or basically, with pencils. So it's just nowadays that I work more with mixed mediums. But when I started, it was really a lot that I worked with pencils basically. And of course, pages that I've started with pencils, I want to continue with pencils for sure. So, trying to make haste now a little bit. On the other side, I just want to enjoy the process. I don't want to rush myself, because coloring is also fun and relaxation. And I mean, I would love to get those WIPs done, but we'll just see. I'm very curious how much progress I can make in 1 hour, but I know it's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. So just making the shadows here a little bit darker. So where those flowers connect basically, or overlap. And then I will go in and just make the colors very bright, so that I get rid of the white of the paper basically, so to burnish them, so to speak. And then maybe I get at least those flowers done. So I'm very excited for my new video formats. I hope there will be a lot of fun for me to create, because this is one of the requirements for me to do something. Since this is my hobby, it should be a lot of fun for me to do it. So, okay. So what else did I wanted to say basically? Yeah, I'm very excited for this current year. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say actually, since I believe the WIP of the month will be a shorter video, since I'm just showing what I have done, I think for some it still will be quite enjoyable, because last year I actually made a poll on my community tab, and I had asked about video length. So which lengths basically you enjoy the most. If it's longer videos or just shorter videos. And most of you said basically that you enjoy longer videos, but there were also some that said they don't have a lot of time, so they enjoy shorter videos. And so I think that this format might be just the right one for those people who don't have I have 7 minutes left actually when my battery died on me, so I'm just going to finish off those 7 minutes as my chat, and after that I will continue for 30 minutes on this page and see how much I get done basically. I think I will just try to do it like that maybe. So, and I was working on these flowers here, so obviously I couldn't continue then. So, and I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about the length of the new format that I wanted to do. Okay, let's continue. Let me quickly think. I think I need to blend this a little bit more. Is it cheating when I just think what I need to do next? No? Okay. It's running again. So I think I will just blend this a bit more here. And I think I will try this color. Just try to get rid of the white of the paper here. I mean, I could also try maybe how a blender pen would work on this paper. Maybe. However, the length of the new video format, I think, since I'm just showing images, I think it might be a little bit shorter. But I think from time to time a shorter video is also quite nice actually. Doesn't always need to be like the hour-long video, I guess. So I'm just trying to make those colors now very vibrant and blending them basically out. I haven't worked on this paper for so long, and it feels different to the paper that I'm used to work on basically. So I hope that I at least get those flowers completed here in the last 5 minutes, and then I hope that I can continue to work on those butterflies a little bit. And then I think I would finish it just off maybe. Depends on how far I get basically. It really depends how far I get. I think that maybe polychromos should work quite well on this paper, so I'm quite excited to try out polychromos. You know, when I start to work in my travel books, I really want to work with polychromos because I think that Rita often also uses those colors because you can layer them so beautifully, and I think that might also be a secret how to do such beautiful colorful images. Okay, it's getting nicer, but I have troubles to blend it and, you know, like make it very smooth. Might be because I'm hopping around just to and try to speed up the process here. In 3 minutes I cannot even choose the next colors, I guess. So I think I will just spend them on this page here. On these flowers here, I mean. So I'm going in with my nice red color here again. So just intensifying the colors now a little bit. That's all I'm doing. I'm really thinking about using a blender pen and see how that would work on here. Because as I'm saying, I'm having trouble to get rid of all the white speckles here. Yeah. So I really would need to go in and burnish it, but do I have a blender pen? Let's check here. I have something. Just an eraser. Cannot be true. I always have something nearby, just not when I need it. Ah, here. Okay, I found this little Caran d'Ache blender, full blender, and I'm just trying to blend this out now and really make this smooth. Because I do have some white speckles still on this page here. I'm not a big fan of white speckles. I could need a little bit of more color in here. Okay. So your blender pen is always very nice if you want to, save your pencils a little bit. Of course, I could just burnish with my pencils, but I think this will just, is just a little bit quicker. And okay, I think it starts to look nice. Let's work a little bit on the other one. Works actually quite nice. This might be the secret for this book here. Okay, perfect. I think I'm quite happy with it. Yes. Okay, I call it done, I would say. Of course. What can I do now in a few seconds that I have left? Okay. Okay, time's up. Yes. Okay. So, that was all I could achieve in 30 minutes on this page here. I just want to bring in a little bit of red here, and then I call it done for the first 30 minutes, okay? Just give me that little bit of time. So, okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so 2 flowers done in 30 minutes. Let's have a look. This is how far I've gotten in 30 minutes, continuing this beautiful page by Rita Berman. And now I will continue to work on it for another 30 minutes, but without chatting. So I'm concentrating a little bit more on the coloring. I still will try to film some sequences for you so that you can see the progress a little bit. And then I come back and then I will show you, yeah, what I managed to do in 1 hour working on this WIP here basically. And then I tell you if I will just finish this one off or if I do another WIP session on it next weekend or next week. So this I still need to decide, depends on how far I get, but now I don't have great hopes, to be honest, since this took me 30 minutes. I don't know how many butterflies I get done in this time, but I think I will choose now some colors which I will use on all the butterflies, in a little bit of variation of course, but so that I don't need to change pencils so much. That should speed it up, I guess. And I think I want to have some kind of violet, like a violet combo, a little bit of blue, maybe a little bit of pink, something like that. I think must be nice. Okay, I call the first session done. See you in a moment.
I'm sorry, doesn't matter anyway. We've been here one time too many. Wonder what will happen next. We both know that this ship's going down. Let's get off and leave before we drown. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. 'Cause we're see-through. We promised that nothing would break us, that we'd always find a way. When all was said and dust had settled, something didn't feel the same. We both know that this ship's going down. Let's get off and leave before we drown. There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. Let's save ourselves the courtesies, 'cause we're see-through. We both know how this thing goes. Should I leave or should you? There's nothing left for us to say, 'cause we're see-through. but you didn't know. I wanna feel you closer to my skin. I think about you when my heart is beating, but you didn't know. I wanna feel you, wanna let you in. This is what you do to me. Let's explore this fantasy. I could take you higher than I know you want it. This is all I ask of you. Let me change your point of view. I could love you better than I know you want it. I know that. You want it, ooh. You want it, ooh, yeah. You want it, not just for a night. You want it for life, oh. You think about me when you're in the shower. When she's not around, she's beautiful, but I'm beautiful inside. You think about me like every other hour. When she's not around, you wanna know what it feels like to be mine. This is all I ask of you. Let me change your point of view. I could love you better than I know you want it. You know that you want it. 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 Ooh. You want it. Ooh, yeah. You want it. Not just for a night. You want it for life. Not just for a night. You want it for life. Say my name. I'm in the say my name. I'm in the say my name. I'm in the say my name.
And so now let's have a look at what I managed to do in 1 hour of coloring. And here is the progress. I have to admit that in the end, it is actually more than I have expected. After those 2 flowers took me 30 minutes already. I'm quite surprised that I managed to color all these butterflies in another 30 minutes. Only 2 are missing. I will finish those off after this video, because I don't want to forget how I did them, because those go all so wonderfully together. I think I will zoom you in a little bit more so that you hopefully can see it. So all those butterflies here basically were done with the same pencils. So I just choose some pencils that go well together, which I thought would blend together, and then I just use them randomly. And I have to admit that this was kind of freeing and relaxing to do, you know, back then when I stopped to color this page, I was so intimidated by these butterflies because they are not realistic. They have all those doodly stuff on them. And so I didn't know how to approach them. But I have to admit that it was really quite relaxing. Just, yeah, choose some colors and then just, you know, loosely, yeah, choose some and, yeah, put them together. So all the same colors, just in a different combination, so to speak. Just have fun, just go for it, just grab one, just do what you feel, don't think basically. So yeah, it was a lot of fun and I will finish up those two. So I'm actually quite happy with my progress here. Quite unexpected. And now I'm actually excited for this page again. So that I think that I want to try to finish this one off. Maybe today, I hope so. And then for next week, I will choose a new WIP to spend an hour on. So yeah, quite excited how this will go. Here, I just don't know what to do on the background basically. So I don't have a clue yet, but I think I will use some water medium to speed it up. I would not do it with pencil, never ever. And then maybe a light blue color or so. I think that would go with this quite well. I also was thinking about doing a metallic paint, but I don't think so. I think it might take away too much. So I will try with the light blue, I think. And now I'm actually quite tempted to finish this one next week maybe. Or to continue this one and see how far I come in 1 hour. And maybe finish the second WIP from Rita Berman. I mean, why not? I will decide it next week, but I'm really tempted to do it. So let me know in the comments what you think. Would you continue and try to finish up this one as well now? Would you love me to see, to color another WIP? Something completely different. So yeah, that was a fun challenge. I have to say thank you to the person who proposed this to me. It is really a good idea, very exciting for me, a lot of fun, and I hope I can keep it up throughout the year. And then I'm very curious how many WIPs I will have finished from those, especially from those older ones, which I normally wouldn't have touched. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!